Guys, now in last class we have studied about combination of capacitor, and in that combination we have studied about series combination. Now today we will study about parallel combination of capacitors. So second one is parallel combination. Parallel combination. How you can say that something is in parallel? You have to take the same terminal to the same side, and the rest terminals you have to take together to one side. So this combination we call parallel combination, like that. Now here I am just going to take, suppose we have taken three capacitors here. There are three capacitors, and each capacitor having capacity, suppose C1, this one having C2, this one having C3, and all these capacitors be connected by a potential difference. Let it be V. V is the common potential difference between all these capacitors. So all capacitors having same potential difference V. But what happening there, that you have seen that how much be the charge stored in this EMF be distributed in this section, in this terminal, and in this section also. That means let Q be the charge, let charge be Q. So this Q charge is distributed in this terminal, in this terminal, and in this terminal. So let it be Q1, here is Q2, and here is Q3. Then we have to find the net capacitance of all these three capacitors. So the relation is for three capacitors are in parallel. Accordingly, all capacitors having same potential difference. Therefore, Q is equal to Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3. And now the relation that you have to use, that Q is equal to CV, according to this relation, now you can put the value of each one, Q1, Q2 and Q3. So Q is equal to net capacitance, that is in parallel, and the net potential, that is V. So this one is CV. Now for this one, Q1 is going through this capacitor Q C1. So there is C1, and the net potential be V, because each capacitor having same potential, and same potential be V. This is the net potential. That's why for this one C2 V, and for this one C3 V. So what going to be there, that common potential difference V will be cancelled. So from here you see that the resulting or your equivalent capacitance for parallel combination of capacitors C parallel V. C1 plus C2 plus C3. That means your capacitors added algebraically. For this parallel combination. Now from here we can use a concept that if someone want to find how much be the Q1, how much be the Q2, consequently Q3. So the relation is Q is equal to CV. So from here you are seeing V be the common for each capacitor. That's why your Q is directly proportional to C. So use this relation. So by using this relation we can find out Q1, Q2 and Q3. Now because Q is directly proportional to C by the relation, therefore Q1 is equal to, so Q1 is equal to directly C1 by C1 plus C2 plus C3. This one is the concept. So C1 by C1 plus C2 plus C3 and then multiplied by net charge. This one is Q. So using this concept you can find out Q1. Similarly we can find Q2. So similarly Q2 will be C2 divided by C1 plus C2 plus C3 multiplied by net charge, and consequently Q3, that is C3 divided by C1 plus C2 plus C3 and then multiplied by net charge. So this one is the relation. Now using this relation, if someone want to find, suppose I just want to find the net capacitance and how much be the charge through that capacitor that I wanted to find. So you just design a question. Suppose C1 is 1 microfarad, this one is 2 microfarad and this one is 3 microfarad, and your potential B, you just take 550 volt below potential difference. Then find, number one, how much bigger charge across each capacitor, and before that we just find out the net capacitor. So you first find out this one, the net capacitor. So the net capacitance of all these three capacitors which is connected in parallel. So your parallel combination C parallel will directly C1 plus C2 plus C3. So this one is C parallel. C parallel is equal to how much it is, because you have to find the net capacitance. So your net capacitance be like that. Directly you have to take an algebraic sum. So this one is 1 plus 2 plus 3 microfarad. So equivalent parallel capacitor is 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6 microfarad. And this is your answer. And then you have to find this one, how much be the charge across each capacitor. So for this one you have to use the concept just we have used right now, and your concept is how much be the concept. The concept is, if you have to find this Q1, then for this Q1 you have to take a relation. Relation is this one is same relation that Q is equal to Cv. Now your potential is same and your charge is directly proportional to capacitor. So you have to take C1 divided by C1 plus C2 and then multiplied by the net charge. You have got your net charge. So first you have to find net charge. So before that you just find out net charge. So your net charge, that will be net charge. You first find out. So net charge be Q. Now your Q is equal to CV. C, that is C parallel. This one 6 microfarad. So put there 6 microfarad multiplied by 50 volt. So how much is this? Your Q, that would be 6 5 30. This one is 30 microcoulomb. So you just take it second equation and then you find Q1. So to find this Q1, now Q1 is equal to C1 divided by C1 plus C2 plus C3 and then multiplied by net charge. So put the values. So your C1 is how much? 1. So 1 divided by 1 plus 2 plus 3. I am just going to write directly first time. I am just going to write systematically. This one is 1 plus 2 plus 3 and then multiplied by net charge. Net charge is 300 microcoulomb. So there will be 300 and micro, that is travels to minus 6 coulomb. After going to the get solution, so 3 2 5 and 1 6, so 6 5 is 30, there is 50. So how much be there? There is 50 micro coulomb with the charge. Equation 3, and this is your result. So your result be Q1 is how much? This is your 50 microcoulomb. This one is your 50 microcoulomb with the charge. So 50 microcoulomb charge will be flowing through this terminal for first capacitor. Okay. Now, whereas net charge is 300. Okay. So you just write down here that your net charge of this one is 300 microcoulomb. So this 300 microcoulomb charge will be distributed over this terminal and this terminal. Then you will get net. How much is there? 300 with the charge. Okay. Then you find out Q2. How much with the charge be going through this capacitor. Then now Q2 will be C2 divided by C1 plus C2 plus C3 multiplied by net charge. C2 is how much? This one is 2 and the sum of all these three capacitors be 6 and then multiplied by net charge, and net charge be 300. 300 cross towers to minus 6 coulomb. Therefore, this one is again 6 5s are 30, so 50 times this will be cancelled, and then after doing calculation you will get 100 microcoulomb with the charge. So this one is your next. I think this one is your maybe equation 4. Whatever your equation, you just remember. So how much is this? This one is 100 microcoulomb. Then how much is this? This one is 100 and this one is 50. So the sum of this one is 150. So this will be automatically, Q3 will be automatically 150 microcoulomb with the charge. Now you can calculate this one by using the equation that your Q3 will be simply C3 divided by C1 plus C2 plus C3 and then multiplied by net charge. Just put the value. This one is 3 divided by 6 and then multiplied by 300 cross towers to minus 6. So 3 2 is 6 and 2 cancel by 150. So now here you are seeing that your charge that is going to be deposit on this capacitor, third capacitor having capacitance 3 microfarad. This one is 150 microcoulomb with the charge. Whatever your number in sequence, if it is 4 then 5, if it is 3 then it is 4. Okay, so by this way using you can find out everything. You can find out. So first of all you need to find the net capacitance. Net capacitance basically it's algebraic sum. 3 plus 2 plus 1, this one is 6. So net capacitance C parallel, net capacitance with 6 microfarad, net charge with 300 microcoulomb, and each capacitor get deposited the amount of charge on its parallel plate be 50 microcoulomb, 100 microcoulomb, and then 150 microcoulomb. Okay, so this is the way you can find the things, and this is widely used in NEET and JEE. So you just keep in mind.